What's going on, everybody? Happy holidays. Make sure y'all get that Christmas shopping done. We live, right? Alright. I don't know why I didn't pop open my phone. Alright. So we're going to use a different chat today. So like that, you guys know I got rid of all my moderators. So I can add some new moderators, my old day ones, and all that good stuff. But anyways, what's going on, everybody? Y'all already know who it is, your boy Slime. Like I said, happy holidays to everybody. God bless. Get that Christmas shopping done. We about, what, 5-6 days away. So I got something real good for y'all today. First things first, you know we gotta throw that FBI warning on the screen. Yeah, I got something y'all gonna enjoy today. Some good content. So y'all get y'all coffee cups. Y'all get comfortable. And just enjoy. Also, shout out to all my slimes in attendance. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to all my viewers. We gonna get right into it. So I was watching the Zack TV video earlier, and I noticed this man Jedidiah done dropped some gems in this interview. And there was a few parts that I had to write down the timestamps where this man done dropped some gems that I want to share with y'all, that now, 8 years later, it makes sense what he was saying. And also, I want to show y'all how it also correlates with some of this stuff. Y'all remember this guy? I know all the day ones do. This is the guy named Ty Rowland, who allegedly, we was all convinced, and we've seen with our eyes, allegedly, he put something in allegedly who looked like Kenneka's drink, which I'm going to show y'all. But we're going to get into that in a second. How's everybody doing today? What's going on, Lee Brown? Oh, yeah, I can see the chat real good this way. What's going on, Ann? Thank you. Merry Christmas. What's going on, young Steph? J for K. Also, rest in peace, the little girl Celeste. We also been diving in that case. Oh, before we start, I also got to give a shout out to one of my slimes, Tiffany Roche. She left a heartwarming comment earlier on my YouTube. And it gave me the motivation, and it also pushed me to make more videos. I'm not going to expose what she says, but y'all can go read it. It reminded me of like the first subscriber that I ever had. That was the reason why I never quit, and I'm here till this day. But anyway, she's family. Y'all know we always here for y'all. The Slime World Money Gang. Let's get it. I set it up ready. No, all right. So 11:35. Let's start it off, boys. So this interview was 8 years ago. I don't want to play the whole interview because it's a little long, so we just gonna get right to the parts. I don't know why I didn't have it ready, but it's all gravy. There we go. Y'all ready, gang?
That guy name is Andrew Holmes. I ain't holding no punches and I hold no regret. Andrew Holmes been in the community for a long ass time, and I know what that man said to me in my face. I don't care about what's on no cameras. I don't care about what no video recording is. He told me to call off the protest. He told me that he saw a video of her literally walk in the freezer, that he knew what the freezer was like. He gave me detail of what was in the freezer. And I remember asking very specifically, is there any camera?
Did he say a box of oil holding the door open, a corn box?
Showing this. He said, man, there's a camera right above the freezer. And all I've done this whole time, I ain't trying to slander him, I ain't trying to be divisive, I ain't trying to destroy him. I've been asking one question, because you got me on there looking like a fucking fool, because you told me that mama's wishes was that we pull back. And she wanted us to do
Sorry to interrupt it, but what I like about this interview, this is fresh. Like, this is like a week, 2 weeks after the Kenneka incident happened. You know what I mean? So all this stuff is fresh. And it also fits with Mama T's stuff that she recently posted that I made a video about. Her whistleblower claim, where she's calling Andrew Holmes as a witness, not for her help, but because he was there as a plan and allegedly all that stuff, and coerced her to believe this. That was her own words, but let's get into it.
Not in front, that's what you told me. Man to man, I have one question. Clarify what you told me. I don't care about what...
1 second, guys. What's going on? Hold on. Get his ass out of here. Douglas Lewis. Get his ass out of here.
Everybody else saying, call me and clarify what you told me. I have not heard from him. So I do not regret holding his feet to the fire, because that's what we do as advocates. And sometimes, when we gotta eat our own message, if we don't got the diet for it, then we're fucking fake.
Alright, y'all, so y'all guys heard that, right? His own words. He said this dude told him in his own words, he said, forget about what the cameras and everybody else said. He told me that the cameras was above the fridge, and he said this 8 years ago.
Why would that guy lie like that? That guy name is Andrew Holmes.
Zack TV asking him.
Andrew Holmes been in the community for a long ass time. And I know what that man said to me in my face. I don't care about what's on no cameras. I don't care about what no video recording is. He told me to call off the protest. He told me that he saw a video of her literally
to call off the protest.
We walked in the freezer. That he knew what the freezer was like. He gave me detail of what was in the freezer. And I remember asking him very specifically, is there any camera showing this? He said, man, there's a camera right above the freezer. And all I've done this whole time, I ain't trying to slander him, I ain't trying to be divisive, I ain't trying to destroy him. I've been asking one question, because you got me on there looking like a fucking fool, because you told me that mama's wishes was that we pull back. And she wanted us to do a press conference as a united front. That's what you told me. Man to man, I have one question. Clarify what you told me. I don't care about what everybody else saying. Call me and clarify what you told me. I have not heard from him. So I do not regret.
Alright, watch this next part. I also want to say, guys, these Zack TV videos, rest in peace Zack TV, from 8 years ago, have come to be classics. Like his you know, when the lady calls him, who sounds like allegedly Mama T, could be anybody, but I think she said her name was what, Sandra or something, and it sounds just like Mama T, but that's a classic interview. You could take a lot of good stuff from that interview. When he was interviewing Irene on the couch, when he was interviewing them 2 kids on the couch, those were the main suspects at the party. Listen to this. That's 2 weeks after somebody was unalived. If you was responsible for somebody being unalived, you don't go talk to somebody that creates YouTube videos. You go talk to a lawyer. So that's why these interviews are so vital, because they didn't have a lawyer present when they made, especially the Irene one and them 2 kids. They didn't have a lawyer present when they said statements of that night. And none of the times add up. If you go look, I showed y'all in my previous videos, but none of the times add up to when Irene said she got there, to the boys said they got there, and then the times that Rosemont gave. Everything's off, because they, you know, didn't get a lawyer or nothing like that. But that's why I said these interviews are vital. Alright, check this one out right here, y'all. This says it all.
People try to destroy us for showing up. I thought that's what we wanted. People to fucking show up. I'm confused.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Who's that? We got another goof in the room. Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
This is way too much, Jedidiah. Way too much.
But I'm gonna tell you this. Nepotism is alive and well in Rosemont. It is known for mob.
What's going on, Cheryl? Nice to see you in here. We got one of the bards in here. Take care of these clowns for me. Listen to what he's saying right here, guys. He's saying the mob is heavily influenced in Rosemont.
Syndication. But we're listening to our own people. Try to destroy us for showing up. I thought that's what we wanted. People to fucking show up. I'm confused.
This is
Listen
way too
to
much,
him. This is
Jedidiah.
real.
Way too much.
But I'm gonna tell you this. Nepotism is alive and well
Cause
in Rosemont.
to be real, I never was on Jedidiah's side. Something rubbed me wrong about him at first, cause I was skeptic about everybody on the case. But 8 years later, after seeing everybody play out, it looks like this might have been the only honest man. Now we see Teresa saying that she's mad at the lawyer. They flipped the script on her and coerced her. It told her different things, and so did that dude that he's talking about. What's his name again? The dude that said he's a plant. That's what Mother Teresa said.
It is known for mob syndication. And in this city we...
So it is known for mob syndication. There's one reason why I say that. Now watch, I want y'all to pay attention.
It is. Nepotism is alive and
Nepotism.
well in Rosemont. It is known for mob syndication.
Mob syndication and
And in this
nepotism.
city we standing in Chicago, I know I done pissed off a whole lot of people fighting. So I knew it was only a matter of time, especially after 1800, predominantly black folks came to stop Rosemont. I knew they was coming with something. So I'm not shocked. I was up against millions, and I was up against systems that I probably will never be able to fully understand and comprehend. There's some bullshit somewhere.
Have your life been threatened since you took on this case?
Threats happen in everything that I show up in.
Wow.
And yes, I have been threatened behind this case. I'm still being threatened behind this case.
Wow.
I lost behind this case. But I ain't scared.
If you could
Y'all don't
the Rosemont
forget, hit that like button for me. Double tap that screen. If y'all ain't subscribed, hit that sub button so y'all get a chance to win $200. But I played this part too because I want y'all to hear how passionate he was about this case back then. Y'all can hear it in his voice. Y'all can see it in his eyes. Plus, he said there's a lot of nepotism and mob-related events in Rosemont. I want y'all to remember that. So nepotism's like when you're rich and you got it going on, that means your kids are going to be rich and they got it going on.
tell manager anything, what would it be? Would it be to release the tapes? Would it be to let you do a tour?
If you could tell
Would
the
it be to show
manager
freezer?
anything, what would
Would
it
it be
be?
to let you run a room?
This is important.
If I could ask them anything, take me to that freezer. Wow. Take me to that.
Come on, he's saying this 8 years ago. That's a real ass answer to give. From 8 years ago, he's saying, take me to that freezer. I feel the same way. That shit looked like a prop scene. Like, they had everything edited and backwards in that place. You know what I'm saying? We never seen what was in the room next door, which I stressed in my other video. How do we not see the room right on the side of the damn freezer? What was in that room? That could have been a freaking exit door. Not to mention his fire alarm right there.
Freezer. And I want to see every bit of footage, every plan.
It
every
gets
schematic.
better. Watch.
When y'all put it in there. I want to see y'all security plan when y'all place all y'all cameras. Show me that. And as a matter of fact, Did y'all have any connection to that room? Was anybody employed that was in that room with the Crown Plaza?
Oh shit.
Bow.
And
Now all my day ones, y'all know the answer. Y'all know the answer to that one. And I believe he may have asked that for a reason. And you heard Zack TV. Oh shit. Oh shit. He gonna stay quiet on that one. But I believe he said that for a reason. Was anybody in that room tied to anybody that worked at that hotel? Y'all know what the answer is, right? Thank you, Cheryl. Yes. The person I'm about to show y'all next, Ty Rowland. Do y'all remember his dad allegedly built that fridge? Carl Nesbitt, allegedly. We gotta be careful on here on YouTube. Y'all remember he allegedly built the fridge? He's allegedly a Mason, aka Vice Lord. Now this is all allegedly rumors on the internet, which would make sense what he just said. It's mob related. You know what I'm saying? Nepotism. Now he's saying that was anybody tied to anybody in that room in the fridge that works at the hotel? Yes. Ty Rowland. And not to mention, this is the guy I'm going to show you put something in her drink, allegedly. The main guy. Now, think about that and let me know what y'all think in the comments or in the chat. 1 second, I want y'all to hear that again.
did y'all have any connection to that room? Was anybody employed that was in that room with the Crown Plaza?
Oh shit.
We heard Zach? Oh shit. I gotta hear that again.
Would it be to let you in a room?
He said, oh shit. Oh shit.
If I could ask him anything, take me to that freezer. Wow. Take me to that freezer. And I want to see every bit of footage, every plan, every schematic, when y'all put it in there. I want to see y'all security plan when y'all place all y'all cameras. Show me that. And as a matter of fact, did y'all have any connection to that room? Was anybody employed that was in that room with the Crown Plaza?
Oh shit.
He didn't say with the Murray shit. He said,
if this was so cut and dry, and you knew it was an accident, why the fuck y'all didn't just release the stuff from the beginning? Why y'all create all this? I don't care what nobody say. I'ma say it again. I don't care what toxicology. I don't care how they spend it. They ain't got enough time to do whatever they gonna do. Kenneka Jenkins, from what I've assessed, from people that was around her, people that knew her, she ain't just walking no freezer, bro.
he's passionate. That's why I'm showing you this part.
I believe she was put there, and I may never know.
Her hair all over her head. I know you heard that.
I didn't see it though.
Right. Okay.
I think I heard the family say
The
it.
family, the sister.
Now remember, they made allegedly the mother sign an NDA and 2 other people to be quiet and never speak about the death again, as long as they take that money and they sign. So I'm believing this guy. Hold on, I got one more for y'all. Then we gonna jump into the night that this poor girl got unalive.
At Crown Plaza demanding justice, but wasn't nobody off the table. It was going hard. People don't have a clue what we was doing in the background. Man, I was on everybody.
So even people that was marching with you that was in that room, you was on the ass.
He says that too.
Still,
Like right now that everybody, like he said he was getting death threats and everybody got hurt. And this was 8 years ago.
I'm still okay.
I'm still on their ass.
Okay.
Oh, look it.
Nobody.
So now
says
he's
off the
gonna
table.
say how he don't even trust anybody in the room. Zach asked him, do you trust the guys at the hotel? And I think he might be trying to tell us something again. Hold on. Ready? Let's go.
Off the table. It was going hard. People don't have a clue what we was doing in the background. Man, I was on everybody.
So even people that was marching with you that was in that room, you was on their ass as well.
I'm still okay.
I'm still on their
ass.
Oh, okay.
I'm still on the ass.
It's off the table.
Okay.
The people in the
Still
room.
don't know what happened to that baby. I went and bailed Irene.
Listen what he said.
Monifeh,
It was Monifeh.
who got locked up.
I used the Freedom Fund to bail out Monifeh. And
Monifeh.
even when she came out that room and hugged me, all I could think in my head was, you better not have nothing to do with this.
Woo! Man, my boy's out. He said, whoa, whoa. That man with the antics are just funny. Yo, he's giving us another clue. He said, I went and bailed Monifeh out. Not with my money, with the Freedom Fund money. And when I bailed her out, I said, you damn better not have nothing to do with this. Because the evidence, when this case first came out, before they cleaned it up allegedly, so much leaned on them that it was ridiculous. That's why I believe this guy, you know what I'm saying? While everybody try to swipe it under the rug, oh, it's only an accident. Now it's listed as an accident in Wikipedia. He's saying, nah, I believe she was placed in that fridge. And that's what I believe also, allegedly. That was funny, though. One more time, and we're going to play that footage, gang. Thank y'all to shout out to my mods.
I forgot what we was on in the background. Man, I was on everybody.
So
I was
even
on
people that was marching with
everybody.
you that was in that room, you was on their ass as well.
I'm still
okay.
I'm still on their ass.
Oh, okay.
Nobody
It's safe.
is off the table.
Okay.
Because we still don't know what happened
Exactly.
to that baby. I went and bailed Irene. Is it Irene?
Monifeh,
It was Monifeh.
who got locked up.
I used the Freedom
You know
Fund
what's funny? Because in the footage I'm going to show you, I'll tell you, you're going to see.
to bail out Monifeh. And
Monifeh and
she
Irene's
came
the
out that room and hugged me,
head ones.
all I could think in my head was, you better not have nothing to do with this.
Whoa. Shit.
That's all I could think. But I let her go because I felt that she was in jail all that time, and at least she marched. But I was following every lead, because if I found out, I was gonna make sure the next time she was in there, there wasn't gonna be no freedom for her.
Woo!
And I still don't.
He's talking about Monifeh, cuz. Why ain't he bringing that energy towards the hotel?
Definitely, man.
Why don't he have that energy towards the hotel? My man's talking about Monifeh, but I'm with him, because she look more guilty than anybody. Rest in peace, Zack TV. But that's crazy, y'all. He said, I picked her up and I told her, you had anything to do with this? Man, you gonna be right back in here. That's insane. Now let me show y'all some of the footage from that night that makes sense with some of the stuff he was saying, if y'all was paying attention. They rocking jewels, I'm dropping jewels. Y'all feel me? Look at your boy Ty Rollin right there. We used to call him Swift Eye. We used to call him One Eye. That's his sister right there, remember?
You got time to follow Thugger 30. Ain't don't just be putting me on no nothing. Put me on Snapchat. Thugger 30.
This is just a video somebody posted saying they're all wearing the same clothes. I don't know why they're all wearing the same clothes. Pretty much lined up in the same position. But y'all can think what y'all want. I'm just showing y'all this little footage.
You got time to follow Thugger 30. Ain't don't just be putting me on no nothing. Put me on Snapchat. Thugger 30. I'm back.
It could be a way of them flexing of, yeah, you like what's gonna come. Also, I want to say shout out to BrownEyes for this one. This Ty Rollin footage is freaking scrubbed everywhere. Not on TikTok, not on Instagram, not on Facebook. Only places I can find it is people that got it posted on YouTube. And I don't want to take nobody's stuff, but shout out to BrownEyes. So they got music playing in the background anyways. It's a alleged party. So you can't hear anything anyways. Besides Ty Rollin throwing up his crew, saying blood gang, booby gang. Nothing that Kenneka is related to or never said in her life. and I've checked her Instagram. We should be able to hear BrownEyes. She shouldn't matter. Mind. Hopefully. This shit freeze?
Early in the morning watching this live.
Alright, so this is Ty Rowland. Look what he's doing at the party, guys. This is the party that Kenneka was allegedly ended up in the fridge at. This is what he was doing during the party, during the lives. Cracking trays, which is a diss to gangs. Throwing up his own gang. And this is a big hint right here. If you guys don't know what he's doing, it says like Chicago behavior. He's putting Kenneka, allegedly, and this is my thought, into the camera. And he's showing, like, this is my op. Everybody knows that's his op right there. And it's like how people brag and take credit about their stuff in Chicago. They do it all types of ways. Some ways they'll lie and post a picture of the guy after he passes, or they'll post a picture of one of their people that got hurt from their people. Like, there's a bunch of things. But my opinion, he's showing Kenneka right here, like, boom. You know what I mean?
Look at Monifeh keep
He
bending
got the
down
camera right on her. Boom. Look at Monifeh.
What's she bending down for? She keeps stumping her feet.
She dropping
bending
Mickeys.
down.
Look, blood gang, that's all that gang shit. Why you doing that? Blood gang, booby gang. Mind you, Kenneka's a new breed. This stuff got nothing to do with Kenneka. That's why I think it's all to like agitate her or something. Or make her feel uncomfortable. Crazy
She's
crew.
the crazy crew, baby.
Irene was crazy crew also, and Monifeh. I seen a picture I brought up from 2014 with
Pay
them.
attention.
No Kenneka.
Pay attention, y'all. Look on the balcony.
What's this about right here? I question what's going on over here too, but if it's an edit or something and they switch the scene, I don't know, but he's about to allegedly spike the drink. He gives it to his sister and she does it. All my day ones, remember? Here you go. He's getting the thing. He's passing it to his sister right now. He's passing it to his sister right now. She's in the bathroom. She's got it. She's got it in the drink. Now look, she dead puts the drink right near Kenneka. Y'all see the drink in her hand? That's what it is, guys. Crazy too, because that's a cup full of clear water. She put a cup full of clear water. I always said this since the beginning. And this also looks weird to me. Look. Now watch, she's gonna go walk right up to Kenneka. You gotta be blind not to see this. There's Kenneka, book. She's down there putting the cup down, y'all. Boom, she pops up. Kenneka's already looking at her. How'd you pull that off? Y'all see that? She puts the cup down. Look, Kenneka's already looking. She's down there putting the cup down already. She's gonna pop her head up. Bloop. Oh, what's up, Kenneka? My bad, I'm tying my shoe. Now you notice Kenneka's not slurring right now. She's not tumbling around. She don't even got a drink in her hand. She's not drunk. Because I don't believe she actually did get drunk that night. There was all a rumor how she was going to medical school, so she wasn't really partying like that, so she wasn't taking the pills they were taking. I do believe she might have had a few sips, and that's probably how it got in her, but But yeah, this is where they put it in her drink. Boom. She covers her face. They say allegedly she covers her face because they didn't want her mom to know she was there. Look at this. She's covering her face because she didn't want her mom to know she was there. I'm starting to question all this because they throwing it right in our face. Is the real question, guys, was they doing that to throw off maybe this? This girl even flips the camera off. They got it blurred off. Right now, she's flipping the camera off. They got it blurred out. Maybe I'm just tripping. That's just something I noticed. And I see the boy right there from the Zack TV interview. Everybody's sitting down. The layout kind of looks flipped. So that would be Kenneka right there. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, the whole point of this video, though, Ty Rowland's taunting from the very beginning. He goes live on Facebook to the people that wasn't there since day one. He goes live on Facebook during the party, and all he does is taunt, throw up his gang, Booby Gang, Crazy Crew, Blood Gang, and I believe he's just, you know, putting it out there. What's gonna happen? He's aiming the camera at Kenneka. Then he gives his sister right here, allegedly, the thing to go put in her pill, which I believe was the GHB or the Topamax found in her toxicology report. This is when her sister goes in the bathroom, puts it in there, comes right back, drops it right in front of her face. She's so worried about her not being seen by her mom, maybe. She covers her face. The music's playing. Maybe she didn't hear it.
I see the
I don't know.
Adidas jacket.
I know I'd be suspect and I wouldn't drink that. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. And also on my theory. And maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. And also run that like button up for me. If y'all haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit subscribe. I got all alerts on, so your name should pop up on the screen. Hey, what's going on, Carla Henry? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to put on all messages. I probably missed a few people. What's going on, T-Beezy? That's Zahara sitting on her, the one who this year on the boat in Chicago. I remember that. That was her blood cousin. I don't know if that's true, T-Beezy, because there's text messages, and I used to have these text messages, and you can Google them, and it's even on Wikipedia and Google that Zahara sent a message to Monifeh blaming her for what happened at that party. She said, "Shut up, Monifeh," and there's texts that show it, and she's like, "Why did you invite everybody besides us?" Saying she didn't get invited, maybe the sister didn't get invited. You know what I mean? If it was a party, why'd you invite everybody but us? Then she even said, oh, who leaves their friends behind at the party? If that was my friend, I would have held their hand the whole time. She says that right on text message. You can even Google it and find it. So I don't believe that was Zahara. I think they're trying to muddy the waters a little bit. And also, look, then she dies in a boat accident. You know what I mean? Watch, let me try to find it for you. Zaryi Walls message to Monifeh Shelton. Watch, that's all I'm gonna put. We probably gonna have to put Kenneka Jenkins too. Alright, ready? I know it's gonna be on one of these posts. Wait, quick, hold on. Oh, let me put text messages. Does it say right here? Y'all remember these texts? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Where y'all think it's under? Try all. Hold on, let me try 2017, chat. Probably not, because she just passed. Let me try this. Zaryi Walls blames Monifeh Shelton. Ready? This is all new stuff. Gee whiz. Any of y'all got the link? Hold on, let me try right here on images. Who got the link? Oh, it might be here, guys. Who got the link? Wait, hold on, let me try AI mode. Zaryi Walls blames Monifeh Shelton. Look, in the aftermath of Kenneka's death in September 2017, Zaryi Walls publicity blamed Monifeh Shelton and Irene Roberts. Remember Irene Roberts? They say she was the head, allegedly, of the gang there. I think it was Ty Rowland, his sister, and then maybe her too. But and that's crazy because they're in a 2014 picture saying booby gang, Irene Roberts. Remember I used to show you guys that? But it says Zaryi Walls publicly, I can remember this like yesterday, blamed Monifeh Shelton and Irene Roberts for failing to look after Jenkins during the party at the Crown Plaza Hotel. So think about it. If Zaryi Walls was there, would she blame Monifeh for not looking? No, you guys were all there when Monifeh told everybody she was missing, right? I think she waited a little bit, but she told everybody. You know why? Because everybody was in on it, allegedly there. But anyways, I think the party was allegedly, they do this in Chicago. They have a thing where they throw a party, they call it a party, and it's a going away party. And they call it backdooring people. This tremendously blew up after Kenneka, but it's been going on for decades. Slimy out there. The controversy centered, so I remember she texted her phone and said it. The controversy centered on the following points: failure of protection. Walls, who was not present at the hotel party. See, this is why they don't call me. Oh, I forgot, I don't even got the shit on. I'm burnt. My bad, guys. This is why they call me in the slime we trust. Bring them receipts, boys. I didn't even have the screen on. I'm cooked. Sorry about that. So I asked AI mode. It's like Grok or something. I asked Google. Zaryi Walls blames Monifeh Shelton. Text message 2017 AI mode. In 2017, following the death of Kenneka Jenkins, her friend Zaryi Walls publicly accused Monifeh Shelton of dishonesty regarding the events of that night, especially citing inconsistent text messages. Walls and Jenkins' family members pointed to texts from Shelton that allegedly contradicted the timeline when she went missing. So, she texted her. They had a conversation in text messages. Let me have them be a little more specific. Alright, in the following, unalive of 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins, her friend Zaryi Walls, is it her friend or her cousin, became a prominent figure in the public accusations against another friend, Monifeh Shelton. Oh, it says it right here. Walls and other social media users scrutinized text messages and social media activity to allege Shelton involving it was a setup. So Zaryi Walls told, and I remember this, that's why I was always on her side. I'm like, Zaryi's a new breed, so it makes sense why she wasn't at the party, because allegedly it was all vice lords. Zaryi Walls is a new breed that went to the same school as Kenneka on Anna Street. 2-3 streets over from Anna Street, Douglas Ave on the west side. That's where Zaryi went and a few other her family members. Monifeh did not go there. Irene did not go there. But she texted her straight up and said, Monifeh, you set her up. That's why I'm with her. I'm with Zaryi. I believe that. And they might have allegedly sold her out to the higher ups or somebody. Timeline inconsistency. So Walls says that, like the text we have, you told me two different things in which it's saying now. Just inconsistencies with Monifeh. Walls and Jenkins' family members highlighted disappearance between Shelton's text messages and her verbal accounts of when Jenkins went missing and the group's efforts to find her. Setup rumors. A widely circulated rumor on social media claimed that the text messages existed showing Shelton had accepted $200 to set up Jenkins at the party. Police and investigators ultimately did not find evidence to support these claims, and many associates dismissed them as fake. Now, they're not saying that Zaryi Walls texting her is fake, that the rumors is fake, that she set her up for $200. So Zaryi Walls did send her this message. Zaryi Walls, who was a lifelong friend of Jenkins, had a tattoo in her honor. Wow, I didn't know that. She unalived after falling from a boat into Lake Michigan near Chicago. Wow, I didn't know that was right near Chicago's Navy Pier during a high wind event. What? That don't even sound normal, does it? I'm gonna mess with the AI bot. I'm gonna say, is it possible to fall off a boat accidentally into Lake Michigan, not to make fun of it, near Chicago's Navy Pier during a high wind event? I should have put a question mark. Let's see what he says. Yes, it is possible. Oh, look at they ready hipped, gang. It is possible and has occurred as recently, June 21, 2025. On that day, 27. Oh, she was 27-year-old too, guys. That means she was in the 27 club, where all celebrities conspiracially die at and stuff from ODs and drownings, but. That 27-year-old Chicago hairstylist Zaryi Walls died after accidentally falling from a boat into Lake Michigan near the Navy Pier. First of all, I don't know who gets on a boat, and everybody knows this, even people who's never been on a boat before, especially with high winds. Put your life jacket on. You don't get on a boat without a life jacket, even if it's a lake an ocean, whatever, you gotta put your life jacket on. And then especially high winds. And then you can't even doggy paddle or nothing. Like, that's crazy. I done jumped into the middle of the ocean before with no vest on or nothing. Like 100 feet probably below me, right off my uncle's boat, jumped in the middle of the ocean, you know what I mean? And just doggy paddles for a few minutes right there. Thinking of a shark coming to grab my leg or something, but... Increased wave height, oh shoot, gust over 30 miles. Oh, this is just saying this gotta be the conditions for this to happen. Gust winds 30 miles can rapidly increase wave heights, causing boats to rock violently. Damn. And nobody was with her neither? That's crazy as hell. No? Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. I got one more person on my Christmas list. 2 people actually, my mom and my pops. I gotta get my dad some shoes. The other day I had to get cards for 6 cousins and nieces. Right, Cheryl? Crazy how everybody's passing. But allegedly it was from people at the hotel, so it wasn't really Kenneka's people. But I'm getting out of here, y'all. If y'all ain't subscribed, do me a favor. Hit that sub button right now before I get out of here. Hit the like button. Also, leave y'all thoughts in the comments. What do y'all think happened in that room? Or I want to hear from my day ones. I want to hear from people just jumping on this case. I want to hear from everybody. T-Beezy, I see you. And also, what do you guys like better? You guys want the chat that automatically shows up top here all the time? Or do you guys like this chat better? That I pull up every once in a while. I can see everything. And then I can also make my moderators and all that. And ban people. Now, it might be showing me different names, so I don't really know who's who. But I know I seen T-Beezy before and Carla Henry and everything. But I'll look after Cheryl. Yeah. Exactly, Cheryl. I was even looking how Ty Rowland's arrested for a murder, allegedly unaliving, from 2017. But he just got arrested for it like recently, a year or so ago. And he did it then, so that, look what time he was on. That just tells you how dangerous the dude was. You had a problem with him and his crew? But anyways, I'm out of here, y'all. Share this video, hit that like button. Sub, double tap that screen. Hit that sub button, gang. Also, if y'all want to support, hit that link. I'm out of here, gang. Shout out to all my slimes in attendance. I know you have, T-Beezy. Alright, guys, I'm going to catch y'all next live. Y'all keep y'all head up. Happy holidays and stay positive. Love y'all all.